Hey guys, it's that time. Pick a story where in one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or message for you. So what I'm going to do is hold each deck up to the camera for you to see if it's resonating with you. Starting with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or is it in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Or is it in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here in deck number 3? Alright, so I hope you have made your selection. We'll go ahead and begin with deck number 1. You have the Empress, the Three of Swords, Art, the Star, the Hermit, overall energy, the Devil, Strength, and the Nine of Disc. Alright, so overall energies may be indicating that maybe you feel trapped or bound, maybe by it's a career or maybe it's a relationship, but there may be a feeling of restriction. You could be dealing with some sort of codependency. Also, I don't know, I just kind of feel like maybe there is like a loss of freedom, or you're in a situation where you're torn between freedom and a relationship, or freedom and this career. Because I feel like initially, like you were independent. Maybe you were coming off as someone who could do things on their own. And something happened where now, you know, you're codependent. You don't have that same freedom or confidence. And the other thing I'm seeing here in regards to relationships is that somebody could be dealing with temptation. Maybe someone is, like, their faith is being tested. And I feel like maybe something is being dangled in someone's face, or someone is feeling lured or seduced. And it's just kind of like unable to break some sort of habit or addiction. It can still be in regards to like drug addiction too. Like maybe there is someone who is being tempted to use again. Someone who initially was healthy and strong until they were put into a certain situation, or they thought that they could go to a gathering where there would be like a lot of drinking, or they thought they could have a roommate and ignore their drug use. But definitely seems that maybe someone is dealing with a situation where there's codependency or an addiction, and dealing with all of that temptation, and it could cause some sort of breakup or separation, or disappointment. Now, in a love relationship, definitely looks like because someone put themselves in a compromising position, it damaged the relationship, and then there's a need to try to clean up after that. Try to make things right again. There's going to have to be some healing that takes place. Yeah. So whatever is happening, it's like having to heal the situation, having to make the best of it, trying to transmute it into something else. I feel like you're trying to purify. You might go off or decide that it's better for you to be to yourself or better for you to be alone. Yeah. Something's going on where, I don't know, you've got some soul searching to do. Yeah. I feel too, like, in regards to like health, I just kind of feel like something is being compromised. Maybe you go from being healthy to unhealthy, sick. Something is unhealthy now. And now it's like you're going to have to try to fix that situation or reverse whatever has happened. If this is about your career, it just seems like, in a sense, like you're at a crossroads between working independently for yourself or working in a traditional job or working for someone else where you end up feeling like you're a slave or something. And it seems like you make some sort of decision to separate yourself from one or the other. It looks like you're choosing to work for yourself. Yeah. Now, you also could be dealing with a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Virgo. Okay, so I was also getting that there may be someone around you that is not in a healthy space. There could be someone around you who is using, someone around you that is sick or unhealthy. You also might feel like someone is a bad influence. Okay, so if you had some sort of karmic agreement with somebody, some sort of karmic contract, I feel that is coming to an end. Like you fulfilled that obligation. And it doesn't have to be like in a, like with a person. It can still be a karmic agreement with a job or a career. Like you were locked into that because that was part of your karma. And I feel like that is coming to a closure. I feel like that should be coming to an end during summertime or summer season. And it does look like you've had to be strong or you've had to endure a lot. Everybody is not built the way you are. I feel like you've also been trying to release something that's been bothering you, trying to release, trying to heal. And it also looks like maybe you've been receiving messages in your dreams about something. For some of you, there may be some sort of a fear when it comes to a pregnancy or fertility. It could be that someone is looking at a pregnancy as a restriction or a burden. Because in a sense it is, because you do give up your freedom to nurture and take care of another human being. So for some of you, that might be what this is. It's like you go from being single and free to now having a child, and it does look like there's a possibility of a family growing and expanding. Spiritually, I also feel like someone is wanting to come through you to reincarnate. So now, of course, if you are beyond childbearing years, that's not for you. But for somebody who is still able to get pregnant, have children, and you're putting yourself in compromising positions where you're going to get pregnant, there's a strong possibility that that could be happening. Like, it's like it's still a blessing. Like, even if you feel like something is like man, this is something that you also may have prayed for, or is coming in the form of a child. Like, it's something that you've been praying for, and this is how the universe is responding to your prayer. It's like, okay, here's a child. Even if you didn't specifically ask for a child, like something about this child, I feel like it's going to be the answer to a prayer. And something also has you studying the stars, looking really deeply into the stars, or trying to understand astrology better. I feel like you're also just in general curious about the world. Something has you just kind of like digging deep for answers. I feel like you're trying to find answers in regards to God, angels, the universe. Like, it's something that you're needing to have an understanding of. And it does seem like it's going to help you along your spiritual path. Now, I'm also feeling like there is a message in regards to someone's mother who is maybe no longer here. I kind of feel like maybe she's trying to communicate through dreams. I also feel that somebody is dealing with a lot of anxiety. I feel like someone is needing to go into rehab. It could be physical therapy, or it could be, for some sort of drug addiction. But I feel like someone is needing to go to rehab. Someone needs to check themselves into a facility. So I feel like you're also thinking a lot about something that's on your mind. Like, I feel like you're processing. In a love situation, I feel that either you have been thinking about your ex or your ex has been thinking about you. There is a possibility that someone wants to clean up their act, or someone wants to do damage control or fix the situation, repair the damages. Yeah. I feel like somebody is imbalanced, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically. There's an imbalance, and I feel like something is needing to be healed. Um, in a love situation, I feel like someone was unfaithful. Yeah. I feel like this person couldn't handle a situation that they got themselves into. Maybe they thought they could, um, but I feel like somebody, like they messed up and they want to fix it. Mm. Health wise, it's possible that someone is needing to have something removed. Hmm. In regards to like spell work and witchcraft, I feel that someone is needing to like uh, clear their energy and protect themselves and do some sort of a cleansing. There may be some sort of spirit or energy that's been feeding off of you or attached to you, and I kind of feel like it just needs to be cleared or healed. There's also a possibility that someone is abusing medication. Hmm. Someone may be trying to block your blessings. So again, like I said, do some sort of cleansing or purification. Or if you don't, do spell work, then just simply closing your eyes and imagining a barrier of protection over you. Someone is having conflicting feelings about you. They feel like you're a soulmate, but they are also trying to distance themselves from you or block you. It's like they're in denial, or there's some weird energy like I want you, no I don't, go away. Like it's something weird going on. I feel that someone's also coming to visit you in a dream. You might try to push this person away, or maybe you don't fully trust the energy. You may have already had some sort of dream or message, but you're in denial of it. So I also feel that there is someone that is looking for you, or someone's trying to find you there. Maybe they're going to be in town and they want to visit you. So I kind of feel like someone is trying to find out where you live, or they're going to be asking you for directions or whatever, what you're nearby. I feel like somebody's trying to come visit you. I also feel like something is divine or written in the stars. Like this is destined. Something is destined to happen. Like even if you're driving somewhere and you have to take a detour, I feel like that's all in divine timing. That something is just being like divinely orchestrated. I feel like there may be some sort of an arrangement where your angels or your guides are trying to connect you with either a person that you're needing to be with, or trying to help you see an apartment or a home that you didn't know was there. Like something's happening where I feel like the divine is trying to point you in a certain direction. It's like, no, this is where you need to be headed, that we need you to see this. We need you to open your eyes and take notice to this. So something is trying to get your attention. As far as like money or material things, I don't know if you've been worried about that, but I do feel that you're going to have it or receive it. I feel that whatever it is that you have been needing, like the universe is answering your prayers, you're going to receive it. And maybe you're going to see some sort of synchronicities to give you that reassurance. All right, so moving on to deck number 2. You have the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, Death, 2 of Coins, Queen of Wands, overall energy, 3 of Coins, the Hermit, and the King of Swords. All right, so overall energies, I feel like there is something that you've been focused on. Seems like you've been putting like a lot of hard work and dedication into something. I feel like maybe you're trying to manifest a dream, something that you really hope to have. Like maybe you're pursuing a dream, or you want to have like your dream life. Yeah. So I just kind of feel like it's something that you're working towards. Now, I kind of feel like there's something going on where maybe you are wearing rose-tinted glasses. Maybe something is like a fantasy, or it's like you're creating some sort of illusion or a fantasy. And it also looks like something that you were dreaming about, like you were dreaming about a soulmate, or someone visiting you in a dream. Definitely kind of looks like you had a dream about something, or somebody who is maybe not here, or you dreamed about a ghost. Maybe you don't necessarily know this person, but maybe you had a dream about a ghost. If you are very intuitive or psychic, it's possible that for whatever reason you're attracting spirits at this time. You keep dreaming about spirits. You keep witnessing some sort of paranormal activity, or hearing phantom sounds. Nobody else is hearing these things that you're hearing. So it's kind of, I feel almost like a portal maybe opened up or something. Maybe it's some sort of transit in the sky that is making this possible. But it does look like something's going on where spirits are coming to you or reaching out to you. This could be some sort of gift that's been activated or something that opened up. Yeah. So I kind of feel like you could be dealing with some sort of strange phenomenon or strange energies. In a love situation, I feel that there's someone who is, well, let's say first, if you were in a relationship, I feel like the relationship itself may have been suffering. And so you guys have made an agreement to try to work on your issues so that you can build the relationship to be stronger. But it does look like the relationship maybe is being built on some sort of illusion or a fantasy. And if it is, it's going to crash again. It's not going to last. So I feel that real issues are needing to be addressed in a relationship instead of trying to just like skate over them. It feels too like you are going to end up dealing with some sort of an ending. It could be the end of a job, especially if you're working like 2 jobs or you have like a part-time job. Could be the end of that. Unfortunately, it does look like there could be some sort of financial struggles, maybe because of job loss and just kind of like wondering, how to make ends meet. I feel like there's also something significant in regards to a fire sign, an air sign, and a Scorpio, or someone that has Venus in Scorpio. I feel like someone keeps trying to beat a dead horse or bring a dead situation back to life. It's possible that there is a fire sign, something in regards to a fire sign. Maybe something ended with a fire sign, but they won't go away, or they keep coming back even though there's no future with the fire sign, or there's just nothing that can come of it. If you find yourself stuck, stagnant, or not growing, it may be because I kind of feel like maybe something needs to be uprooted because the soil is bad, or there's no nutrients in the soil. Like you're planting seeds in dirt where the soil is not going to produce anything. So it doesn't matter how much water you put into it. Like, you might just need to plant your seeds somewhere else. So I kind of feel like there's something wrong with your foundation. It's hollow or something. It's hollow, like you're trying to build something, and I feel like it can't stay there because the foundation is an illusion, or it's hollow. And you also might continue to make the same mistake over and over again, either because you're being stubborn or you're in denial. It also just seems like you're constantly putting yourself in risky situations that may or may not pay off. There seems to be, something that is also just unstable. Maybe you feel off or imbalanced. In regards to a love situation, I feel like you're having a hard time finding the right person. Maybe a lot of unstable people keep coming into your life. It also kind of seems like maybe you're not really in a position to have a relationship. So as this pertains to dreams, I just feel like there are messages trying to come through to you through a dream. It could have something to do with an earth sign. And maybe it seems like you're being visited by an earth sign, or you received messages in regards to an earth sign. And it's making you nervous or giving you anxiety. I also feel that someone is having like death anxiety, where there is either a fear of dying, or maybe not necessarily a fear, but just kind of feel like it's around. If someone has pets, especially dogs, I feel like they're acting strange because of a spirit. Someone's home or house could be haunted. Like, I feel like I'm picking up paranormal things for you guys. I feel like maybe someone's house used to be occupied by like a child spirit or a fire sign. So if you are suddenly, if you suddenly find yourself in a relationship, I feel that this person is going to be difficult. I feel like you're going to wear rose tinted glasses initially, or you're only going to be focused on, the pretty parts, ignoring red flags. But I feel like the relationship itself is going to end up feeling stressful or like a burden. So another thing I'm seeing is that someone could come into your life and transform it. Like you make a connection that is so profound that you go through a whole transformation because of this person. They came into your life to purify you. I feel that a past situation needs your attention. I also feel that something is coming to an end, but it's going to set you free or give you some sort of freedom. It looks too like you keep ignoring some sort of signs or some sort of message. Again, it just seems that you're not trusting your intuition, or you keep backtracking, or maybe you're holding on to the past and it's stagnating you. There may be something that you need to let go of. Now, something else I'm getting, something about like an old coin could potentially be valuable. So maybe you're needing to check through some sort of old coins that you have. There is something going on in the dark. Like you're in a dark about something. I feel that being in the dark is keeping you trapped or stuck. Yeah. I also just kind of feel like there is this spirit around you that is maybe feeding off of you and keeping you trapped. Something is feeding off of your energy. Now, on a mundane level, it could be some sort of sickness or an illness. Also could just be a person in your energy that is kind of like restricting you, or I don't know, just preventing you from progressing. Something is like dead weight. And it seems to like there is an opportunity for you to let something go, or an opportunity for you to leave, but maybe you keep fighting. Either you are fighting with it, or something is blocking you from leaving and starting over. I'm getting some sort of blocked energy. This blocked energy seems like it has to do with a fire sign. Unless you're trying to block this fire sign. This also could be a situation where someone is trying to string you along. They won't let you leave. They just pop up only to activate your excitement and, you know, get your hopes up. Yeah, I feel that there is something that is hidden from you that is causing you to struggle. And I just kind of feel like a solution is to stop planting your seeds or trying to grow grow something out of this dirt that it has no value or something. I hope that makes sense. It's like weird. That's like the only way I can describe it. I feel like there's some sort of weird stagnant energy, and it's just like needing to just move your whole energy somewhere else, like take it somewhere else, start over somewhere else. All right. Moving on to deck number 3. You have the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 2 of Cups, King of Coins, overall energy, Ace of Cups, the Empress, and the Knight of Wands. All right. So, overall energies, I feel like there is an opportunity for you. There is something that is like, okay, the door is open. You can go through these doors. You know, you can take this new job. You can take this new relationship. But I feel like something is being presented to you. And I do feel that you're going to go through the door, even though something might be a lot of hard work. It's time for, I feel like it's time for a new beginning. There's going to be closures. There's a lot of loose ends that need to be tied. I don't know why I just feel like there is someone who is wanting to silence you, or someone who, or it could be you. Maybe there is something that you're wanting to say, but it just, you feel like you can't say or express what you're thinking. There can also be some sort of envy, or someone being envious of the opportunities that you're having. I feel like somebody's going to be envious of you for some reason. Now, in regards to a relationship, I feel that initially, maybe you guys start off on the wrong foot, or there is some sort of opposites attract happening, or maybe this person was rude to you, or you were rude to each other, and then as you guys start to talk to one another, you find yourself attracted to each other and wanting to know more about each other. So I just kind of feel like a relationship might start off in a petty way or something, or the two of you having like strong opinions or disagreement. I also feel that someone is flirting, but they shouldn't be. There may be something significant that happens between you and an earth sign. There's someone who I feel is coming into your life maybe within the next 30 days. By the end of the month, there is someone that comes into your life. I feel like you're also going to be a little resistant towards this, or you're trying to fight this change or fight what you feel. And then I feel like you let your guards down and open up to this person and allow yourself to get to know this person. I feel too like there is someone that values you, or you're going to connect with someone who finds you very valuable. Someone is considering you because they feel that you can also bring value to their life. For some of you, I feel like you're about to have good fortune. And someone's going to be envious of your good fortune. It also looks like maybe you got lured into something, but I mean, it's like a good thing. Like it's an opportunity disguised as something, or you don't realize that this opportunity is going to be very fruitful for you. You didn't know what you were doing. You were just doing this. So you kind of like, for instance, if you walk into a grocery store. Your intentions, you were just walking into the grocery store to get your groceries, and then all of a sudden all these things start going off, buzzers and whistles, and they're like, you're our 1,000th shopper of the day, you just won a year free gifts, a grocery, just something of that sort. It just seems like an opportunity is camouflaged, or yeah, it's like camouflaged, and you just walk right into it, and it gives you like a fortune. It can also be like a relationship, like you're just minding your business. You thought you were doing this, but this opportunity was camouflaged, and now next thing you know, you're in a relationship. I also feel that something that you manifested or tried to manifest a while back is just now coming into fruition. So it took a long time. You thought it wasn't going to happen because nothing ever happened from it, but I feel like it finally comes into fruition. I just feel like you're going to be free from burden. You're being set free from some sort of burden or obligation. Excuse me, it also feels like your ego can blind you at times or get in the way of you progressing, like your own ego. I'm getting something about a fire. I'm not a fire sign, an air sign. I don't know if you're trying to avoid an air sign or if an air sign is trying to avoid you. Someone is maybe trying to dominate you or control you or to force you into submission. Someone might be upset or annoyed with you because you won't conform. I feel that someone wants you to be punished or wants to punish you. In a relationship, it could be some sort of unusual S&M behavior. Submissive and dom. Could be something like that. I also feel like somebody is trying to impose their ideas on you or impose their beliefs on you. You could be upsetting someone either at your place of work, especially if it's very conservative, or you could be offending someone at your church. I also feel like the reason why someone is getting so offended or upset with you is because they also like you, but they didn't think that they would like someone that was so opposite of their beliefs, their rigid beliefs. If something is for you, or like you're being rewarded by the government, whether it's a government voucher, if it's food stamps, if it's what do you call it, like a grant or some sort of housing grant, but it's government, I feel like they're trying to prevent you, or somebody's trying to prevent you from receiving it, but it's rightfully yours. But I feel like they're not going to be successful with that because they can't stop you from receiving something that is fair or belongs to you. Okay, someone is like very charming, but also they can be very manipulative if they choose to. They can choose to be good or bad. And I feel like you're dealing with this person. It could be a friend, business partner, but definitely could also be a romantic interest. I do feel like maybe someone is being nice to you because they want something from you. They have another agenda. I would be cautious. I kind of feel like maybe there is some kind of betrayal. Maybe you were blinded to this initially. I kind of feel like somebody may have tried to warn you. I would be cautious because, I see two things. I see either you just falling for someone who has like these bad qualities, like people maybe don't like this person, but they do have like this good side to them, but they have these bad qualities. For instance, let's say your husband is the salesman that takes advantage of people, or that sells people bad cars at high rates or whatever, and it's like this person has a bad rep. But when you guys are alone in, your own private confides, this person is good to you. They're like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have sold that particular car, but I was able to buy my wife this nice dinner, or these clothes, or like somebody, maybe it's the way they earn their money. I just kind of feel like somebody has a bad rep, but they're good to you. However, I still say it's a warning, because this person, they have it's their nature. It's their nature. And it can come out at any time. That is still part of them. Even though this person maybe is being kind to you, they still have like this snake energy to them. And they can do something and then just kind of be like, I'm sorry, like, it's just in my nature. Like, I didn't mean for that to happen, or I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to do this. So, yeah, And I think the thing too is that this person is like addictive. Something about them, like you're addicted to each other. The attraction is very strong or heavy. Also, I keep picking up like a fire sign being a problem. I think too what it may be is that if you're involved with someone that has a troubled ex, is you're just being affected by it. Like the ex is like trying to do something to them, but because you're involved with this person, it's affecting you. I want to say that there may be an earth sign where there is genuine, unconditional love between you and this person. I don't know if you know them or if this is someone that is getting ready to come into your life. I feel like it's a different energy from this Two of Cups over here. In fact, you could be torn between two people, or two people's energies are getting mixed up in your reading. But I feel like when it comes to this earth sign, this is someone, I keep getting this is your person. The earth sign is your person, is what I keep hearing. And again, like I said, I feel like it's a genuine, it's a spiritual love. It's your true soulmate. It may be revealed to you in a dream before it happens, or before they reveal themselves to you. I'm still getting some sort of block or resistance though. Either they're in denial or they're gonna be in denial when you first cross paths, especially if there is a genuine clash between your beliefs, your traditional beliefs or values, or your core values. And it's like you would have to find a way to work around that, because they can't impose their beliefs on you and you can't impose your beliefs on them. So it's like you're going to have to find the harmony in that relationship. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop right there, but hopefully this helps. Feel free to leave your feedback. Be sure to check out my website. If you like to journal, make sure that you order a copy of my journal. Thank you guys so much. Sending love and grace. My guided journal gives a brief description of each tarot card, and each image has a prompt question to help you relate to the meaning. Whether you're a journaling wizard or novice, this journal will assist you in acknowledging and navigating patterns that you have as a first step to a self-analysis.